Hi everyone. For those tuning in, I hope you and your families are safe and healthy. This episode, due to COVID-19 restrictions, is being taped from our homes. Today's conversation will be focused on the BPA Media Exchange, a marketing automation platform that agencies and marketers can use to reach customers in specific industries. BPA for over 80 years has provided third-party audits used in the buying and selling of advertising. The organization performs nearly 2,600 audits in over 30 countries. BPA's latest innovation, the Media Exchange, is a platform to buy and sell programmatic advertising in an audit-based private marketplace. It's B2B inventory at scale. Unsold ad impressions from participating industry websites are monetized by the Media Exchange. It's my pleasure to introduce Scott Roulet on the other end of the line, who manages the BPA Media Exchange. Do you envision the platform to be utilized more by trading desks, or is it user-friendly for an individual buyer without a trading desk?
Kevin, first, thanks for the invitation to participate in your series. It's all the above. We set the Media Exchange up as a way for marketers, agencies, and trading desks, and even publishers who want to run their audience targeting campaigns to use whatever tools they have available. Let's start with the connectivity from a DSP. Most agencies and certainly all trading desks have a DSP and are very familiar with accessing inventory through that buying interface. We can set up a private marketplace deal for the audited website inventory on the exchange. We set that up on the AppNexus supply-side platform, and then a buyer can connect through that DSP. We can take that same approach in a managed service environment. We have a partnership with Centro, where Centro has a managed service team that can set up a deal against the private marketplace on our audited website inventory and run it just as a trading desk would do. The difference, of course, being is it self-serve or is it a managed service?
Would you primarily recommend a media agency with industry knowledge manage the Media Exchange for clients?
Well, this is a question that's been debated for years in the industry. How many marketers are really equipped with the skills to bring these functions in-house? I don't think the question is really about the Media Exchange per se. I think it's more fundamental. Does a marketer have the skills, the resources, and the bandwidth to be able to effectively pull off a media plan? If you think about what the value proposition of a media agency, they really have a couple of important core competencies, particularly as it relates to digital. You've got technology that's ever-changing, the media landscape that's incredibly dynamic, and then all of the analytical tools that are required. Very few businesses can bring those functions together to effectively operate a campaign that has the business outcomes that a marketer is looking for.
How can agencies and marketers who often create a full funnel approach have an account-based marketing or lead strategy benefit from the exchange?
Well, let me unpack those 3 points you just made: full funnel, ABM, and lead gen. So let's start at the top, full funnel. I think when you are applying an ABM campaign, you have to begin with recognizing that you are inherently at the top of the funnel. You're identifying the entire company, list of companies that you want to reach. Now you have to identify the entire universe of all of the users that are going to be involved in what is a very collaborative process in business purchasing. And then you have to give a campaign some time to be able to establish which users are responding most favorably to the campaign, and then to use those insights as a way to drive more and more messaging to those users.
Business-to-business media and marketing gives us so many choices. In your opinion, what is the source of information business decision makers rely on the most for building partnerships?
I think it all begins with leaning on a trusted media partner who has the domain expertise in that sector. In the analog world, we evaluated the expertise based on the quantitative number of subscribers or pages that a publisher operated. In a digital world, that becomes far less important. What's more important is the expertise that the publisher has in that particular sector, and then working with that publisher to leverage the three core businesses they operate, which is their expertise in creating marketing content, their expertise in engaging an audience that consumes content either in a print or digital environment, and then ultimately the communities that the publishers build by their events, whether those are in-person events or virtual events. And by taking that approach with that expert, using that criteria, you can really pull together a very relevant, very focused, and highly scalable program for whatever your goals and objectives are on a campaign.
Scott, thank you for the discussion. A great addition to this series that continues to explore both automated and traditional buying methods.
Kevin, thanks again for inviting me to participate. Kind of a unique situation doing this virtually, but enjoyed spending the time with you. Best to you and your family, and we'll see you down the road.